Taurus. This is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading. So if for some reason it's popped up in your feed and you're not a Taurus, it's okay. It's fine. There's something here that you need to hear, if only this one time. So thank you for being here. And this is where your message begins. Otter spirit, you are never alone. Somebody loves you. Maybe lots of people do. And I'm sure a lot of people do. But ultimately, Taurus, this means that you are supported or will find support in whatever you're doing or initiating this week. Could this be romantic? Of course it could. Could it also be not romantic? Absolutely. This card speaks to the fact that you don't have to go through whatever you're going through. You don't have to go through it alone. So because you are loved 100%, but love and romance are not the same thing, right? So ultimately, Taurus, people love you, or some specific person loves you enough to make sure that you are not going to be alone and you are not going to feel alone through this time in your life, that you are going to be supported and cared about. And please, I want to say this, please open your heart and mind to receiving love in whatever form it's coming to you. And I don't mean bits and pieces. I mean, please give the love that your best friend is giving you as much credit as the love of that guy or girl that you want. Please give the love that your mother is giving you, because she's calling you and she's worried about you, as much credit, and let it fill your heart with as much joy as if you got that text from that person that you'd been praying to hear from. Please give the love from your brother or sister that, can't stop worrying about you or wants to, show up for you. Even if they're not worried about you, maybe they're excited about for you and they just want to show up for you. Please feel that love as deeply as you would the excitement you feel when you get the text from the person you gave your number to and you haven't heard from them yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like we give too much. We mistake love for pleasure too often. And what ends up happening is we may attract pleasure into our lives, but we don't attract love into our lives. And that's how we get into toxic romantic situations, because we're not focusing on how much somebody cares about us and loves us. We're focusing on the thrill, the dopamine rush that their attention feeds us. And that's not love. So what I want to draw your attention to this week, Taurus, is to focus on the love, because you aren't alone. And if you're feeling alone now, it's because you are, this is what I do. I'm the card reader. So based on the card I'm seeing so far, you're not alone. If you're feeling alone, it's because you're focused. You need to change your focus. You're focused on the wrong attention. You're focused on the wrong people, because there are people who absolutely love and adore you, and their love is more important than the pleasure that somebody's attention could get you, even if it's at work. This sense of, oh, your boss is noticing you this week. And I don't mean romantically. I mean, oh, they're giving you credit, or leadership is starting to finally recognize your work. Good. You deserve it. You did the good thing, right? You deserve it. It's like, don't mistake people giving you attention for being who you are for them loving you. Right? You deserve attention for who you are. You deserve attention for the good work that you do, or the kind behavior that you live in every day. Like you deserve that. That's flat rate. That's like bare minimum. So if somebody is showing you interest right now, good. You deserve it. You deserve the interest. Who is showing up for you, that is not the same, right? The people who are showing up for you are the people who are loving you through some hard shit, are loving you when you're not your best self, or you're not able to be your best self because life is real complicated. They're the ones who are showing up for you in those moments. That's That's love. Or they're the ones that are celebrating you constantly in all your wins, not just the wins that are happening lately, but like they're there for you. They're the first person you want to call when good news happens. So God wants you to know, plain and simple right now, Taurus, you are never alone. You will get support, and I mean real support. You are being truly and completely supported right now. You are loved. Let's get back to 42. 4 plus 2 adds up to 6. This is a romantic number because 6 is the number of Venus. So it reminds us of pleasures. It reminds us of value systems. Something is valued, or something you value values you as well. I'm going to cleanse the energy from the cards and in our space. So if you're sensitive to sound, please just turn down your volume a little bit right now, because I've cleansed the energy with a sound bowl. Taurus. Not much is coming out right now. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we don't need it. But maybe we don't need so much. From these cards at least, right? Watch your words. Do you see that? I'm sorry. Zoom out. Watch your words. That's coming out a little in the past. So either somebody has gotten at you or said something you didn't mean to say, or they're repeating, or this is usually annoying energy, and it can be malicious, though it wouldn't have horrible impact. Watch your words. So let me just say this. Let me back up. Your words are powerful right now, or they were. And maybe your words had powerful impact. And it seems like you've said something, maybe to promise or say, or somebody said something that drew somebody to you. Either way, watch your words is you can't say everything to everyone, and you can't say everything around everyone. So this would be maybe a conversation, or it's like if somebody was repeating something that you said, or they were trying to be petty with you. Ultimately, this is the energy of, but people are going to support you. People are going to support you, but it's reminding you that watch how you respond to whatever is trying to take you down, because your words are really powerful, and they're going to ultimately have more meaning than whatever it was that nagged you or poked at you to get you to say them. It's like almost like people are listening more to you than whatever it is that made you react. And that's something that you need to watch out for. So watch your words means that people are going to support you. They do care about you. So especially if you're in a situation where you're being harsh with somebody, or you think somebody's not showing up for you, or you're saying constantly into the universe, I'm never supported, why am I always alone, or something like that, to that effect, don't. Because you are loved. Focus on that love. Redirect your feelings, redirect your focus back to that love. And it's almost like this person or whoever it is, you are supported. So watch your words. Don't jump to conclusions that somebody doesn't care, because somebody does. And sometimes with words, you can't put them back into the bag, right? You can't take them back. So let's understand why these two cards came out. What do you mean, watch your words? What's going on? Taurus, this is talking about you. That's confirmation. Also a sense of watch your words and watch how much you promise long-term commitment. That could be it too, because there's a sense of especially watching your words about somebody you're married to or somebody who is in long-term commitment with you or would want a long-term commitment from you, would want stability. There's just that sense of watch your words and how much you promise right now. You don't want to over-promise right now. It's almost like something that you said is coming back. The Emperor is here along with, I understand. You're taking something here is almost like you took action too quickly. Maybe you decided to be independent, or you thought you should be independent too quickly. It's almost like some of you might be have been in the danger of you jumped to conclusions too quickly. Either you thought somebody was there for you and cared about you too quickly, or you jumped to conclusions too quickly thinking that nobody was there for you. It seems to me that it's like you jumped to conclusions that there was going to be this connection, or you maybe offered or said something to somebody that now you kind of realize, I would rather be alone, or I would rather move forward on my own, or it's almost like somebody here overpromised and that they left themselves wide open. And it's almost like somebody here now wants to have the freedom to take action. Somebody took action too quickly without really vetting the quality of the situation. And maybe that's watch your words, because ultimately there's just this sense of now you have overpromised, or now somebody expects you to be long-term or long-term committed or locked in, and you'd rather be kind of free, to be honest with you. Taking action real quick. Oh, okay. I just got this other interpretation of this. It says maybe you need to take action really quickly. Watch your words. Keep yourself open. Yeah, this is in the past, the Chariot energy of something that didn't go through or something that couldn't happen. Maybe there was an accident of some sort and just no motion could happen, like motion was shut down. Maybe that's why you rushed into a situation or circumstance in something is definitely on the move now. That's all I can say, because in the past it was kind of shut down. This Cancerian energy could be family situation where something just didn't go well, or you got stuck. And ultimately now it seems like somebody is free to move forward. So watch your words, because they're here. I just feel, because I know that Mercury is in retrograde right now. If you're not watching this during a Mercury retrograde because you're seeing it long after it was debuted, okay, then I would say you want to act on this quickly. You want to act on this fast. And the watch your words is don't push them away, right? Or don't even make words that important. Actions are important here. Go for it. But if you're watching this right as I upload it, Taurus, there is a Mercury retrograde here. And ultimately, I think it's like if you don't watch your words, you might be jumping in too quickly, or you might be trusting what somebody says too quickly without digging in deep enough to know, do they really mean it? Is that who they really are? Right? So you want to be a little bit extra careful with any promises that are happening right now during a Mercury retrograde, especially romantically, because there's just this sense of jumping in too quickly, or not vetting the options well enough before you take action on them. So FYI, let's get into the Moon card. Watch out for that this week. Moon card, surrender to the divine, full moon. We have a full moon coming up. It's on the 14th, I believe, of December. That would be a full moon in Gemini. So there's some information that's coming out. Surrender to the divine. You and your loved ones are safe. In the past, something was awry. Something was not going well, maybe for your family. But there's something here. There's a full moon in Gemini that's coming on December 14th. It's almost like, and this is Cancerian energy, there's feelings here. There's something that is finally going to be clear or released to enable things, especially around your family or your heart space or something that you really want to care for, to enable it to get a fresh start. But until then, God wants you to be patient and not jump into things. So that's giving us a bit of a timeline that I'm really grateful for, because I think maybe this is divine intervention. You needed it. Surrender to the divine. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so God kind of wants you to know there's a lot of fish in the sea. There's a lot of options and opportunities. Okay. I think this is most obvious, at least to give it an example, Taurus, of, say this is a romantic relationship. Don't jump into something or overpromise anything right now, at least till the end of the week. Because there's something here that needs to clear up. And that's not going to clear up until like the full moon happens, right? So it's saying there are a lot of fish in the sea, right? Salmon. There's 9. There's 9 salmon on the card. And there's 9 stars in the sky. 9 is all about independence. 9 is all about standing in your own power. 9 is all about being content with what you have. And ultimately, there's just this sense of there are a lot of fish in the sea. You know, be content in yourself where you are. Don't rush into something, because what you really want right now, I think, is more independence. Or in the future, in the near future, being able to sort of hold your own ground and feel good about yourself by yourself and not needing somebody else. You might jump into something too quickly right now. In the past, this is Piscean energy. There's emotions coming up. You know, it's almost like finally being relieved from toxicity. This could have been some sort of healing delusion somebody was coming out of. This sense of getting over limerence or getting over obsession or delusion, whatever, or addiction, whatever you were stuck in, whatever had derailed you, or even delusion, like not knowing which direction to move forward in. Understand, it's like, don't act out of desperation right now. Don't. Because it's almost like somebody might be coming forward to you that you had always hoped for, that you wanted to hear from with this opportunity or this new romance, whatever it was. And ultimately it's saying, they're coming back. They're going to approach you, but you have actual love in your life. You have consistency in your life. You have people who always appreciate you and care about you in your life. Hold out for what is real, not what you think you wanted or you were denied before and is here, it's back. But ultimately that doesn't mean that it's actually going to fulfill you. So take a pause right now, Taurus, in what you're doing, because there are more fish in the sea. There are more opportunities. You will have everything that you need. God is sincerely supporting you and making sure that you are provided with the sustenance that you need, that you can hold your own. You don't need to not hold your own. You don't need anything right now. Surrender to the divine. Let's see what's going to come out. Let's see what's going to come out. Ooh, surrender to the divine. You and your loved ones are safe. What's going to happen around that full moon? This has come very, very slowly, but somebody is coming to realization of their feelings. Or even though the support may have come slowly, somebody is going to demonstrate their support. It's like finally arriving is what I heard. Taurus, please click the link below. We're going to go to the extended reading to get deeper into what is coming toward you. Also, I've pinned it to the top of the comment section. I hope to see you there.